Hi, welcome to Pollinator Plant Care. My name is Paula. I created this channel to help others with plant cares, do's and don'ts, and experience that I've learned along the way. This plant here, for example, is 10-year-old plant. I don't know the name of it, so if you can help me with that, comment in this video. I've been caring for this plant for 10 plus years, and I used peroxide cleaning the soil. She grew more leaves after I had done that. Realized after that it probably needs better soil. So I like to go with a cacti mix. And in this cacti mix, I have added Pure Light, and it just adds more air. Roots need air. Plants need oxygen in their roots in order for their leaves to grow healthier. I seem to have done the right thing by repotting her. She's very happy. And I'm going to put her upstairs in the office that I'm creating a space where we can go. My husband and I, he's learning something, I'm learning something. So I'm creating a space that we can both go and just close the door and focus. Right now, our desk is in the dining room. Our living space is right on the other side. So if I'm in the living room, it's disturbing him, if vice versa. Anyway, I'm gonna build a nice area upstairs so that we can go and focus and put our creations together. Here's my plant tour. This is my first episode. We'll just give you a tour of the plants that I have. I don't know how many plants I have. It's always growing. I'm always looking for new plants, and I like plants like a lemon tree. Hopefully it will grow me lemons someday. And I also do some outdoor gardening where I planted a cherry tree last year. So I can show you updates on that. And that's why I want to do these videos, so that I can see the progress year after year. Welcome, and hopefully you enjoy my tour. In my living room, I have an angel trumpet. It's got pink, it'll grow pink flowers. Monstera, my prayer plant that I just trimmed. It's very happy in this spot. That's a new leaf. My water lily, well, it's actually a peace lily. I'm calling it the water lily because it does better in water than it does in soil. Here's what the leaves look like growing in soil. And I have new growth. It's so perky. You can tell a big difference. This is an orchid that I rescued from the trash can. It's doing better. I had to trim the spikes off and cut 2 leaves, leaving 3, but it's doing a lot better. In this jar, I have the spike trimmings. I'm hopefully getting some baby orchids. I also have a spike trimming in this jar. It's a moss jar that I started. Hibiscus. A rubber tree that I found in the trash. She's doing much better and has a new leaf growing in. Always wanted one of these. Arthurium, red flower, baby leaf growing. Hi, Maverick. That's Maverick. Or a banana plant that I found. I found 3 plants in the trash. I guess the person was getting tired of caring for it and not knowing what to do, so they just threw them out. Sad. Now they're in my living room. I'm loving this banana plant. Keep checking it daily. It feels soft to the touch, almost like velvet. It's in a new pot mixed with Pure Light and cacti soil. I'm caring for this peace lily for a woman that's out of town. I'll show you some of her plants that I'm caring for, mostly Hoyas. These are the trimmings for my prayer plants. Hopefully I can share it with my friends and family. I'm not sure what this plant is. It does need some TLC. She apparently gets red flowers. It was a repot that I did for a friend, and these were the babies from the mother plant that she has. My corn plant is loving this area. I did add a humidifier to this section here because I have a lot of plants that require humidity, and the leaves are much better, more happier. They're actually standing upright. I'm going to cut all the dead ones off. I do have a pothos that I keep trimming. I should let her grow. A spider plant was given to me by a friend. There's some trimmings of the pothos. It's a nice variegation. I'm loving the pothos. Oh, this is Dick Sr. Funny story. This plant is very old. These are trimmings from the mother plant I overwatered last year. Well, Dick Sr. had so many babies that I gave one to a friend and she called it Dick. Aha. On my dining room, these are mostly houseplants that I'm house sitting. Rattlesnake. I really like that plant. She's finally happy here. Not sure what that plant is, but it wasn't doing well in front of a window. Kind of looks like a cacti. It's got spikes on it. The leaves are very happy and growing very quickly in this section. It's near a south-facing window and in an east. Got the fishbone cacti, Thanksgiving cacti, or succulent, I think. That's trimmings from the mother plant. The lady that I'm watching the plants for said that I can take some trimmings, so I didn't go too crazy. I just took a few leaves here and there. That's trimmings from my arrowhead plant. This whole section here is babysitting. Got some Hoyas. Sorry about the squeaky floor. We have an old house. It's under construction. Old wood floors. More Hoyas. These are the trimmings, the leaves that I took. I do have names written in the book, in my pollinator book. Jelly bean succulent. I'm creating little baby plants for Mother's Day. String of pearls. Got the Transcantia bubblegum back there. This plant is one of my favorites. I'll show you the mother. Look how purple the leaves are. It's so bright. Obviously, it's underneath the grow light, so it looks brighter, but even near a white background, look how bright that is. I love it. This is an old bookshelf that I turned into a grow area. These Hoyas I'm babysitting. I have trimmings for the Hoyas that I wanted to keep in cups right now, rooting. Very clever on a clothes hanger with a rod to keep the light up. It's aloe vera does better up there. And baby Dick Jades. Dick Juniors. Another Dick Jr. Those are Hoya trimmings that I'll be keeping. Another moss jar that I created. That is my Palm Saigo. She likes it in this corner. She lost a lot of leaves, but I'm confident she'll come back. I walked right by these plants. Here's my mother aloe vera. She has some babies growing at the moment. I love this plant. I do use the leaves, the older leaves. I cut them off and I use them to clean my plants. You could use them on your skin for burns. It's one of my favorite plants. Just wanted to point out a simple tip since I have both plants here. I have a Thanksgiving succulent That's what the leaves look like. And then a Christmas cactus. A lot of people confuse them, but you can tell the leaves are different. Okay, so I'm in my office right now. It's currently in progress. I just put some plants in here. I have my grandpa with me in this office. He is 95 years old, and every time I've seen him, he's always smiling, and I know he's in pain, but he is an inspiration to me and a farmer. He still tends to his gardens and grows beans and tomatoes and anything that they eat, potatoes, onion, you name it, he grows it. And he still has a donkey with a carriage that he goes and actually took me for ice cream when I went to visit him in 2018. I do want to go visit them again. It's in some they are in San Miguel, my grandparents. The Azores, that's where I was born. And I think that's where I get the farming from, is from, it's in my blood. That's why I'm so passionate. So thanks for sharing, or for thank you for following along. Pleasure sharing the beginning, and hopefully you'll see many, many, many more updates.